Hi, everyone. Welcome to our June edition of 30 Ideas for You to Implement in the Next 30 Days, presented in about 30 minutes. And we've got myself on, and then say hi, Madison.
Hello.
And Kendra, our
Hi.
marketing coordinator, and our director of marketing, Sarah O'Bannon. Say hi.
Hello.
Awesome. And number one, what we want to start with is mindset, just making sure everyone's got that positive outlook. There's a lot of exciting things going on in the market right now. A quote that we want to share with you is, I never lose. I either win or learn. And that's from Nelson Mandela. So right now, what we're seeing in the market is lots of opportunities for buyers. We've got historic rates right now, 30-year rates below 3%, which is really unheard of, which also means a lot of opportunities for sellers, move up sellers to be specific. The average homeowner stays in their home for 5 to 7 years. So definitely focus on those individuals as opportunities to get listings. Speaking of the market, we've got some market stats that we'd like to share and update you all with. So Kendra's going to bring up a slide. This is for April, and we will have May's update roughly around June 15th. And the key things to note as you're talking with clients is the average days on the market right now is an astounding 64 days. Home appreciation is up about 3.9% is the median price. Inventory continues to be very low. We're still in the seller's market, hovering right about 3.8 months. So despite COVID being an issue, we still sold as a market 1,144 homes. The next thing I want you guys to all think about within the mindset is your goals, making sure that you've got those written down, you're reading them every single day, at least twice a day, you're visualizing those goals, you're visualizing your success with those goals. And that, let's go ahead and move on to number two, and we're going to talk about first and database management, and we're going to let Sarah take the lead.
Okay, so moving on to First. Just as a reminder, First is free for the first 90 days. It is a really great time. It's a great opportunity to sign up for that. You do want to be one of the first to get in there and get your past clients and such registered in the system. Again, free for the first 90 days. Your login to First is going to be the exact same login as you use to get into Max Tech. So as a reminder, that's your @remax.net email address and password. We do have some flyers and information that we'll be linking to in this supporting document to go along with our video today. One of those links is a PDF that talks about how to win more with First. And I'm just going to share that here quickly. One moment.
Yeah, and while Sarah brings that up, we were talking as a group that First has been very, very successful for a lot of our agents, and they've seen a lot of not just opportunities, but actual real listings come from utilizing First.
Absolutely. One of our agents from the Hiawatha office can actually attribute 6 transaction sites just to using the First application. And that's only just since the start of COVID-19. So within just the last couple of months here, she can do 6 transaction sites just to using First. So here's one of the handouts that we're going to link to for you. It does show what the pricing is going to be, again, after the first 90 days. So you do have the option to pay quarterly or annually for it. And it's just got some information and tips about it. And there are other links that we have in this document that you'll also be able to see as well. And then again, just as a reminder, you can also use the services of Creative Concepts if you need help with your database. So for example, if you've got contacts in multiple different spreadsheets all at one time, or maybe you have them saved in a past CRM that you don't even access anymore, but you want to get all of your contacts in just one database, one spreadsheet, but don't have the time to take care of that yourself, that's where Creative Concepts comes in. So for just $25 an hour, our staff here with Remax Concepts can help you in organizing your database. We can also upload all of your contacts on your behalf to your Lead Street account too. So if that's something of interest, do reach out to Creative Concepts. Next, I'm going to turn the ball over to Kendra, who's going to talk about monthly touches for June.
Yeah, once you have your database done, a great next step is to send out a newsletter to all of your contacts. And we actually provide a bunch of newsletter content for you. Okay, let me go ahead and share some of that with you. So we have the newsletter content for June here. And we provide things like maintenance checks for each month, just different things to do to keep your home up and running. And then we provide a couple different events. Right now, they are virtual events with everything going on. And we've also got some different bedroom decor ideas that are kind of fun. And there's links to all of these, but it's just some fun newsletter content to email out to your clients. And then to go along with that, another way to reach out to your clients is through mailers. And we, through Creative Concepts, provide a different mailer each month. And for June, we're focusing on Father's Day. So this is our Father's Day mailer, and it's just a little postcard that the kids can color and give to Dad to show their appreciation. But if postcards aren't quite your style, we also have a digital option, which we email to you, and you can post on social media. This month we emailed a blank one and a colored in one. So you could post either one and have your clients email you for the blank one for the digital copy that they can print off, or you can post this one and they can just download it themselves. But it's a great way for them to reach out to you and get that. Let's see here. Another way to reach out to your clients right now, with Flag Day coming up on the 14th and July 4th coming up as well, we would suggest putting flags at the bottom of your client's driveway or hiding them somewhere in their yard and having it be kind of like a scavenger hunt. And on this site, the Dollar Tree, you can get, this is a 3-pack of flags, and you can get 24 3-packs for $24. So that's 72 different flags for $24, which is a great deal and a great way to hit a bunch of your clients.
Yeah, all great ideas. I think the information that's available for our agents to put in the newsletter, I mean, that's of great value. So great job. And number 4, what we're going to talk about is Concepts Cares with Madison.
Yeah, so Concepts Cares, as you guys may know, is our in-house nonprofit. We are completely volunteer run with agents and staff here at Concepts, and every month we take on a different cause. So last month we did the Food Bank of Iowa, as well as a book drive. Especially with COVID-19, we tried to focus on people in need at the food bank. And this month we are going to kind of switch gears and focus on a blood drive for LifeServe. Over on our Facebook page, because there are a few things you need to be aware of if you're going to be participating in our blood drive. Over on our Concepts Cares Facebook page, if it will load at a timely manner, if you scroll on down, you'll see our flyer here for the blood drive. It's going to be on June 4th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Windsor Heights office on the top parking lot. A couple things to keep in mind if you're going to be sending this to your clients, which is a great way to keep in touch with them. Send them this flyer and be like, if you want to come contribute, sign up here. We've got the link here in this post. But also remind them that it is by appointment only this time, so you can't just do walk-ins for sanitization purposes, excuse me. And then you are going to be required to wear a mask. If you don't have one, they'll provide one for you. But they are taking appointments, and it's a good way to just reach out. And
I love everything that you just mentioned, Madison. A great way not only to stay on top of all of your friends and family members and past clients, current clients' minds, but also a great way to give back. The number 5 idea we've got is pop buys, and we'll let Sarah take the lead on that.
Yes, it is pop buy time. And this is one of my favorite times of the year because it's summer. So there's all sorts of just really fun, neat things that you can do for your clients. But one of the ideas that I have seen online that's one of my favorite is a bottle of ketchup. Now, it sounds silly, it sounds corny, and I guess to some degree it is. But if you, on that bottle of ketchup, put your business card and a little tag that says, "Let's catch up on the real estate market," or Even I'd love to catch up with you and hope that all is well. It's just one way, again, reach out, touch base with your clients. And I think who doesn't need another bottle of ketchup? Another idea is a mini jar of jam from a local vendor that says real estate is my jam. And then finally, an ice cream scoop with here's the local neighborhood real estate scoop as a tag attached to it, and include a hyper-local market update on there as well to further brand yourself and establish yourself as that local expert in the area. We do provide a link to the creative ideas for your client base, and that has so many more ideas for for the summer quarter, as well as it's got monthly ideas and stuff on there too. So take a look when you have some time. After this, we have talking about doing a personal update next.
Yeah, awesome idea, Sarah. Yeah, the number 6 idea is making sure that you are sharing things personal about yourself to your sphere, making sure they know what's going on in your family life, your personal life, some of the things that you're working on, whether it's growth related, motivation related, things like that. The key thing is to be authentic, be real, and your clients love you, so they want to see what you're up to. So share away. Number 7, what we're going to do is we're going to bounce back to Sarah and talk about professional updates.
Yeah. So take a look at your professional appearance online and consider whether it might be time to make some updates. Again, it's a great time for a refresh. Take a look at your profile, your bio, your About Me page on your website. Is your headshot perhaps more than 5 years old? It'd be a great time to consider updating all of that. Consider updating your profile and your About Me page across all of your social media platforms, as well as your websites, your buyer and seller presentations, and other marketing that you have. And don't forget to also take a look while you're in there at your Lead Street website, your Max Tech and Design Center profiles, Realtor.com, Zillow. All of those should be updated and refreshed on a fairly consistent basis. Also consider whether you have recorded a free profile video with Remax Concepts yet. We do provide that as a service to all of our agents, and that's at absolutely no cost to you. You're provided with a completely free edited video that you can share however you like. You can embed it on your website or insert it in an email. You can send it out to your clients however you like to do that. We are going to be back in offices and recording these again really soon. So consider the messaging that you're going to use in those videos and work on a script now so that you're ready to go once we're back in those offices to do those recordings.
Yeah, that's awesome. And number 8, keep going, Sarah. Team updates.
Yeah, team update. After you've kind of looked at your own personal, professional update there, take a look at your team. When is the last time that you introduced your team or featured the team that works alongside you? Take a look at the agents that you have on your team with you, but also consider introducing your TC and your ACR. What about a marketing assistant if you have one of those? Or even your preferred vendors. These are really great partnerships that you have. So consider including your photographers, videographers, inspectors, and such as part of your team as well, and promote them in your services, because you never know, they might even just do the same for you too. So it's a great way to just keep everyone, your past, your present, even your future clients posted on who you are and who your team is that's beside you. Next, after team update here, I'm going to have Madison take it away on your website.
Yeah, we're all about the updates today, I guess. So I talk a lot whenever I discuss social media about how important it is to keep up to date with your profile and all that good stuff, just so you appear as relevant as possible. Same goes for your website. If it's been a minute since you've adjusted anything, maybe take a gander, even as something as simple as changing your profile picture, cover photo, or whatever graphics you have on your website. That is a huge and easy way to make your website look as new and updated as possible. You can also, if you're feeling ambitious, start a blog. Many website platforms, including the Remax Lead Street sites, have blog features you can turn on. If you want to embed a video, that's an option if you filmed one of those previously.
Maybe a blog, combine the two.
Yeah, vlog, that's a thing too. If you're feeling extra ambitious, why not? I actually just today had an agent reach out regarding the COVID video Better Together that we released last week, because they wanted to include that on their website. So if you are interested, you can email me. I'm happy to share it with you. That's very much relevant right now, so I'm happy to provide that. If you haven't, create a new saved search or neighborhood page on your website. That is a huge benefit to anybody looking for a specific area. Then promote your website. That is one of my biggest tips, especially on social media, is that promoting your website is easy content. You can link to your site and be like, have you checked it out? Especially if you embed a new video or start a blog, it's a great plug for your site to get more eyeballs on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I should mention too, if you're having questions about your website, especially if you're using your Remax site, make sure you check out the training calendar through the Concepts Real Estate School. We do have a bunch of different website trainings coming up, so make sure you reserve your spot.
Yeah, great tips, Madison. Number 10 idea, we're going to go back to Sarah.
Yes, it's me again. So take a look at how you are promoting yourself here during the month of June. There's a lot of really great opportunities to kind of establish yourself and position yourself as that local real estate expert by highlighting that hyper local information and featuring some local businesses on your social channels. So during the first week of June, it's National Gardening Week. So perhaps consider featuring your favorite local nursery or a floral shop. The entire month of June is also Dairy Month. So you could feature a local dairy farm, or even better, your favorite local ice cream shop. June 11th is National Corn on the Cob Day. June 18th, International Sushi Day. So what's your favorite local sushi restaurant? June 21st, Father's Day. Where's your favorite local shop to go for Father's Day gift ideas? And then June 26th, oh my goodness, one of my favorites, it's National Food Truck Day. So who's your favorite local rolling restaurant? Consider doing a feature. Videos, again, are a really great way to get this information out, and it is some of the most engaging content that you can have on social media right now. So consider a video, consider a blog, position yourself as that local real estate expert. Next, idea number 11, let's chat business cards. And again, we're talking updates. If you haven't updated your business cards recently, it might be a really good time to consider refreshing your design. We actually have some examples of some of the cards that Creative Concepts has designed recently, and I'm really excited to just kind of give you a little sneak peek preview of the new website here. So Creative Concepts has recently redesigned our website, and we are providing kind of a sneak peek at some of the recent business cards that we've designed. So you're welcome to use any of these as inspiration to create your own, or better yet, reach out to us, and we are happy to redesign any of these templates to include your information and send you the file so you can order on your own, or we're happy to order on your behalf as well. You just let us know and we will hook you up.
Yeah.
Turning this over to Kendra on local market share information.
Yes, we shared this a little bit earlier. These are the ones that we provide, and we create them for all of our kind of local markets. So we shared the DMAR one, the Des Moines area. So these are all located in your drive for you to access. In order for you to edit it, you just have to go to File, make a copy, and then on the selected slide, and save it into your drive. And then you can edit the information and add your photo in there. This is a great thing to send out to your clients in your newsletters, or send it in an email. You can do this via Lead Street, and it's a great way, it's a great talking point for your clients to show them that you're knowledgeable on the local market. You can even get more specific and go to the MLS and do specific neighborhood and give them an update on that specific neighborhood and things that have sold, or any of your recent listings. It's just a great touch point for your clients.
All right, the number 13 idea is hashtags, and we're going to go to Madison.
Yes. So hashtags are super duper duper important on social media. It used to be pretty much only Twitter, but now hashtags are relevant across all social media platforms. But one way to look at it is that hashtags are nothing more than search terms. So the reason you incorporate a hashtag is so that people can find you when they search for certain things. So we're realtors. You need to think about the things that somebody would search for, and then you will come up for those searches. So some base ones we always include on concepts posts is Remax Concepts, Y Concepts, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Real Estate, Realtor. I mean, the list goes on and on. And one thing to think about is having a mix between hashtags that are used by a lot of people and hashtags that are used by a more niche market. So for example, I mean, Des Moines Realtor, it may seem huge, but when you think about the fact that hashtags are global, that's actually a pretty specific one to be using. But if you want to get even more specific than that, if you have a slogan or if you have another just catchphrase that you want to use, those are great hashtags. And then my biggest tip for hashtags is to keep a base group in your phone on a notes page. You can have the same group of them and then copy it and paste it into a post and then just add to it. So kind of think about how you can make it specific to you, but also catch a lot of people with your hashtags as well.
I love that idea, and engagement is the key thing there. And one of the stats that Madison shared is 12.6% more engagement. So that's awesome.
Oh yeah, hashtags are essential to get eyeballs on your post. I mean, you can just test it out too, do one without any and then do a post with hashtags. You will see a crazy difference. And yeah, if you're not using hashtags, you're doing yourself a disservice. So I would start playing around with them.
Yeah, awesome. The number 14 idea is consider a new call to action. And we'll go back to Sarah.
Yeah. So what is your existing call to action? Do you have one? Maybe you need a new one, or perhaps you don't have one yet and you just need one in general. So what action is it that you want people or potential clients to take? Do you want them to go to your website? Do you want them to search featured listings? Do you want them to check out your testimonials or perhaps leave you a review? You want them to meet your team, explore local neighborhood information? Consider what you want your call to action to your potential clients to be, and include this CTA in your email signature, if possible, with a hyperlink to the action that you want them to take. So if you want someone to leave you a review, make it easy for them and leave that hyperlink directly in your email signature. So all they have to do is click on it and they're right there and they can do what it is that you're asking them to do. Remember to also use your CTA in your newsletter and on your About Me page, on your social profiles, in your marketing collateral pieces, business cards. Establish that consistency, because that call to action could even potentially become a tagline for you down the road too. So see how it fits, see how you like it, and start to integrate it into all of your marketing materials.
Yeah, I love that idea. Number 15 is me. And what we're going to talk about is creating a monthly client appreciation giveaway. We're brainstorming some ideas earlier. Wouldn't it be neat to maybe draw for a new grill, get a grill from your local hardware store, from your local retailer, do a big drawing, make an announcement about the giveaway, follow up with that giveaway announcement, and then announce the winner. Some other ideas we had is like maybe a meat pack barbecue giveaway, especially with all the barbecues coming up for Father's Day. But really have fun with it. Love to see some ideas that you guys have in the comments on this post. So let's move on to number 16. What are you known for? And we'll go back to Madison.
Yeah, so one thing I always say is that you guys are realtors, but you're also influencers in your own way. You have a group of people that follow you, that rely on you for real estate information, and you have a lot of influence in that. So something to think about is, how do people perceive you? What are you known for? And you can build that into your branding, especially if it's something that people just start thinking of you when they think of that thing. That is huge, especially when they, decide it's time to buy. They have that connection. So coming up with something that's going to allow you to create that awareness is huge. Do you have a tagline? I know tons of agents actually at Concepts do have one. If you haven't created one, try it, give it a shot, something that is relevant to your brand. And then lastly, how can your clients identify you beyond real estate? So I know Cameron Campos, for example, he's a taco guy and he's been stopped for it. And that has nothing to do with real estate, but it's something that is authentic to him and has really worked in his favor. So it could be something that is completely apart from real estate that can really work in your favor.
Yeah, the number 17 idea is create a new buyer and seller handouts for your clients. And we'll have Sarah talk about this idea.
you're interested in creating some of your own buyer and seller handouts, there are resources out there that make it so easy for you. And we're providing a link in this document as well, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of a preview of one of them here. So this is something that we link to in the document. It's from the Realtor magazine, and it has handouts and tips and tricks and information. You're able to download all of this information to then brand it to you. All of this information is stuff that you can use, and they've made it in such a way that it can be branded to you. So if you don't yet have buyer or seller handouts and that's something that you're looking for, I would encourage you to consider either using this information and then incorporating that in Canva to have your own branding, or use what they have here and just add your own branding to it, so that you have that information on hand. It's really good to be able to provide that to clients when they ask for it.
Yeah, another great way to generate a lot of business is to really market the current business that you have. And so think about ways to share your buyer's stories. I've got this ready, willing, and able buyer, and they're looking to buy, and these are the things that they're looking to buy. We are so excited to go look. We've searched high and low on the MLS. So if you or anyone you know, a friend, a family, a coworker, a neighbor, one that goes to church with you is thinking about selling this home, please let us know. I'd love to bring them through. That's what every potential seller wants, is they want that buyer. So sharing the stories of how you're helping your current clients, taking pictures of your clients when they're excited, whether it's upon accepted offer or at the inspection or at the walkthrough or at the closing, making sure you grab some of those selfies. Absolutely. Which ties into number 19, using what I call a client compound strategy to really use your buyers as marketing tools. So taking those ready, willing, and able buyers, but then also thinking outside the box. Most agents are searching the MLS, but why not search for sale by owners? Why not search expireds? Why not drive around areas to homes that you think would be perfect for your buyers and do a door knock, you know? I know with COVID-19, maybe instead of doing a door knock, maybe leave a postcard, making sure that they know that if they ever think about selling, you've got a buyer. And then also for those agents that have asked me before, well, what if we don't have a buyer? Well, we as a company, we have plenty of buyers. So leveraging your fellow Concepts agents, and then also your fellow agents throughout DMAR, leveraging those buyers and using them for marketing as well. And we're going to go right into number 20 as well, and reasons to sell. Some of the biggest reasons I mentioned earlier is inventory right now is very, very light. The months of inventory makes it a seller's market. So those buyers that bought homes 5 to 7 years ago at very, very low, if not super fair prices, are able to, cash out some of that equity and roll it into a new home. So really think about using reasons to sell as a great marketing tool to bird dog your future sellers. We definitely have some pieces from Creative Concept standpoint that we can help you customize on why you need an agent. We also have a lot of seller wanted postcards in Creative Concepts too that we can definitely help you with, which leads us to some examples that Madison's going to share. One of the things that I want to tell the ladies a great job on is they've done an awesome job negotiating some very, very cost-effective rates. So the pieces that Madison's about to share with you can all be deployed for what? About $1.10 per card. So very, very affordable.
And there's bulk pricing available. So if you do have a larger mailing that you're looking to do, it does get more affordable the more that you send. And it was awesome and exciting to be able to negotiate this better pricing for you guys. So we hope that you enjoy it as much as we're excited to share it with you.
Yeah, these are awesome pieces, ladies.
So this here is our new Creative Concepts website, as Sarah kind of showed off a little bit earlier. And this here is our Circle Marketing Program page. On here is where you can order 6 different versions of postcards, each that have 10 different design styles. So we've got 60 different postcards on this page for you to choose from, and they can be customized a little bit further from there too if you so desire. So we were just talking about seller needed. We've got these guys right here. They're on a slider, so you can flip through and see the different styles we have. And you can order them right from this page. So when you click on our order now, it's going to open up our Google form where you can fill out your information and get it ordered, and we will have it in the mail before you know it.
That leads us to number 21's idea on seller marketing.
Exactly. So as Madison just shared with that new Creative Concepts website under Circle Marketing, we do have a ton of options for the just listed and just sold postcards. And we'll link to those examples in our document here as well. These just listed and just sold postcards are simply examples of the templates that we produced so far. But if you have a more custom piece in mind, or if you have something different that you want to do, we're always open to ideas. So let us know and we'll certainly work with you on that too. We also do have mailing lists available through Creative Concepts. So if you wanted to promote your listings to a radius around a particular address, we can help you with that mailing list. Even if we don't do the mailing for you, we'll help you with that mailing list. If you wanted to order a mailing list through Creative Concepts, all we do is just simply extend the cost that we get from our vendor, which is just 10 cents a contact. So you can get 100 records for just $10. It's ridiculously cheap. In addition, we also want to promote what we're offering through Boost as well. If you have not checked out Boost, you really should, because you have leads there that you haven't touched then. Just as an example, in the last 30 days, as of today, which is the 26th, I believe, right? Yes. So from the 26th of last month through today, we've had more than 1.3 million views on Concepts listings and ads through Boost, and it produced nearly 5,600 leads through the Boost campaign. And those are all completely fee-free leads to use. With Boost, they've also launched video ads now, and do take advantage of the discount code that we're offering. It's just $99 to be able to do a video ad through Boost. And that discount code is Concepts Video 99. That's all lowercase, all one word, Concepts Video 99. Take a look at the virtual open house and virtual tour options that Boost has available now too. And in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be relaunching Boost with some new flyers and new collateral to help you. And we're also going to do some trainings again on Boost as well, because I think that there are some really good resources that are there that you'd be able to utilize to market your listings to the max.
Let's talk about idea number 22, and that's the text check-ins and video check-ins to your sphere of influence, and just really reaching out to your past clients, your friends, your family members, checking in on them, seeing how everything's going now that we're kind of hopefully nearing the end of this self-quarantine time, providing lots and lots of positive vibes that will definitely pay lots and lots of dividends. Let's go to idea number 23, and that's social media calendars with Madison.
Yes. All right. So social media is my jam, and we've got lots of fun things to share with you every month in Drive. If you haven't checked it out, we're going to do that right now. So for those that have not explored the social content calendars and resources folder in Drive, this is what it looks like. It's in the marketing folder, which is in the resources for agents folder. However, if you don't want to go down the rabbit hole, you can just search in the search bar here, social content calendar and resources. When you arrive to this page, you're going to see some annual folders and then a motivational post, which we'll get to. When you're in the June folder, you're going to see a cover photos folder, graphics, and stories. So I'm going to start off with graphics. And in here we have got, oh my gosh, just a ton of stuff for you. As we mentioned previously, the first week of June is gardening week. So we are actually doing a series of gardening tips. We've got 7 tips all designed for you. And these are all sized for social media, so you don't have to worry about anything being cut off. And you can download those. National Donut Day, National Corn on the Cob Day. I mean, we live in Iowa. If you don't do something, what are you doing? Father's Day, obviously, first day of summer is in June, but there is just a ton of stuff in here for you to share on social media. It's a great filler so that you don't just post listings and open houses and things like that. So hopping back to the June calendar, we're going to go over to stories, which is for Instagram and Facebook stories. So these are really fun. They're a great way to interact directly with your followers. So These are designed with a space on them and somewhere on the page for you to put a poll sticker. So on Instagram, you're able to add stickers that you can ask questions. So this one is like, what do you prefer, pizza or burgers? It's super random, but it's something that people will respond to because they have those opinions. And so we have the spot for you to put the sticker on there, post it to your story, get some great engagement. These ones are super cute too. And if you haven't checked it out, there are actually Remax stickers on Instagram stories. So if you want to spice these up and throw like a balloon on there, we're working on concept stickers coming soon. But just general Remax stickers are on there. You can throw them on there to add some animation.
Yeah, they just launched Sticker Pack version 2.0. So there's even more than there were to start with, and some of them are animated.
Last but not least in the folder here is cover photos. And we've got a whole big bunch of different photos in here for you as well. Because, I mean, it's summertime. We got to spice it up a little bit. And if you're just kind of getting into social media, this is a really easy way to refresh your page on a consistent basis, is every month update that cover photo. I'm going to pop back once more here. Have you put anything in this motivational folder yet, Kendra?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we have a bunch of stuff that's not date specific either. So we're calling it motivational things, but these are things that don't have an expiration date. So it's, again, just a way to spice up your feed, add some variety, and that lives in here as well.
Cool thing about it, it's ready to all be downloaded and utilized. One thing I want to make sure that you guys all focus on is every day, all we need to do is invest 60 minutes on social media. And what we need to do during that 60 minutes is find 45 posts to either react to those posts. Try to find 15 to comment on. Comment with at least 3 to 4 words. And then from there, post at least once a day. We love the ratio of 80-20. 80% of what you post should be very personal, things that are going on in your world. But then 20% we can definitely blend in business. Number 25 and number 26 with Sarah, ideas on how to use house projects and personal projects to help generate money.
What kind of projects are you working on at home, or what project ideas do you have that you can share with your client base? Try to inspire the homeowners that you're connected with to improve their own home. This also presents a really great opportunity to promote your service provider friends. So do you have someone who specializes in framing, or maybe they make custom cabinets, or perhaps even just a painter? Lord knows I need my deck stained super bad. Who do you know that you can recommend their services to? And what projects do you have going on? Think about inspiring homeowners to improve their value and share what it is that you've been working on recently with your own. And then number 26, personal projects. What is it personally that you've been working on recently? What have you been reading that's inspired you recently? Or what new exercise have you found? Or is there a really great online yoga instructor that you've been using during these interesting times? What home arts and crafts have you been working on with or without your children? Show us some of the things that you've been up to recently. Show us your personal projects so we can get a better idea of who you are. And again, it'll help your clients and potential clients as well.
The number 27 idea we have is virtual networking. Hopefully one day soon we'll all be able to physically network. But in today's COVID-19 days, we definitely want to think about different ways to create different virtual networking opportunities, whether it's coffee hangouts, it's your breakfast networking now done virtually. So think about different ways you can do virtual networking. And then also outside of COVID times, we've always recommended organizing client appreciation parties. Why not try to do something virtually? So think about different ways you can create themes and concepts and integrate different vendors and do some giveaways and just make it fun and make it memorable. And the neat thing that you can do with all these virtual ideas is you can hit record and it becomes an evergreen video that will last indefinitely. So definitely take advantage of the times and the technology that we have and the information. Number 29, let's talk about Remax gear. Let's talk about how we can simply brand ourselves when we're going out and about, even though we're wearing masks, which we'll have some personal branding options there too.
Concepts Cares has an apparel store that we have one that's year round, and then we launch them seasonally as well with different items, and all of the profits go to the foundation. So this is what it looks like. It's got a ton of stuff on it. We've got soft shell jackets, we've got blankets, we've got some really fun kids stuff, which make great closing gifts if you've got clients with little ones. I mean, this one has a tutu on it, for gosh sakes, like how cute. We've got
I love onesie, kills me.
I know, right? It's so adorable. And we've got some polos, which are great for any golfers, cardigans, hats. Who doesn't love a good hat? Button downs. We even have a dog bandana for anybody who has fur children or clients that have fur children. Like, that is so cute. And then we also have some versions with the balloon on it as well.
Yeah, I love all the gear, and it's just a great way to really market yourself, like I said earlier, and it's also tax deduction too. So, and that leads us to number 30. All these things that we're giving you guys ideas on, I promise, I know that these things are gonna really, really help get people excited about working with y'all as real estate agents. And so the key thing, number 30, is follow up on all these leads that you're gonna generate. So that's the key thing, is just follow up with all these leads, because we gave you, I should say mostly these ladies, these awesome marketers, gave you all some great things to do for the month of June. And I do promise, I do guarantee that if you work really hard at all these 30 items, that June might be the best month that you guys are all going to have in 2020. So let's wrap it up. We're going to post a link on this video that's going to have a link to the handouts. This handout with links to all the tools, all the resources. And remember, take it one day at a time with all these things. We potentially did 30 ideas for the next 30 days, so you can do one a day. We're going to have links to Sarah and Madison and Kendra's email. Just remember, we're all just a chat, email, text call away. And we'll see you in the July's version. All right. Have a safe and fun summer, everybody.